Yes, it is. What it reminds me of is this one time when I was playing in Indianapolis. And this guy, we were playing in this, I don't remember what kind of room it was. I just remember there was concrete floors and there were metal chairs. And this guy walked over to the front where our posters were on the wall, and he ripped my poster down. And he walked to the front, and he dragged a metal chair into the middle, right in the front, right in front of me, and he made eye contact, and he read, I don't remember what the quote was, something about like, bone rattling something, something, something. And I shall edit myself because, you know, our web presence means that the online presence of the open mic sometimes supersedes the school, and we want to encourage young children sometimes to come here. So I will say, you better freaking deliver, after he read the quote. But that's not what he said. He said something harsher. And I was pleased because we sold a lot of CDs to him, because this was back when you could sell CDs. Yeah, that was an alarming way. So yeah, that's what I think whenever anybody comes up and I thank you for not dragging a chair or anything like that. And plus, you wouldn't be able to make the noise really. It doesn't really make the sound. You'd have to actually make the... You'd have to make the noise yourself, and you know, that just looks weird. Everyone stops and is like, okay, this guy's not making a point. He's just making noise. That's by how I'm going to introduce Jeff Miller later. Thank you. I thought so. Our fantabulous featured artist this evening, Anna P.S., is hanging out in the back there. There's still time for you to text all your friends in Takoma Park and say, oh, you should come out. We have at least like 13 seats left. This will be fantastic. It's a small, teeny little room. Pack them in here. I didn't actually count, but if you count them for me, you can correct me. That's fine. We're also webcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Oh, 12? Oh, I was close then. I was close. Nice. But Susan Rowe just took one. 13? Okay, nice. Bam! That's my counting music. That's my satisfied with my own counting skills music. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I feel like the way we're really going to eventually gain traction on Twitch is next summer we're going to do the open mic in a hot tub. But to keep it Takoma Parkian, we'll dress in overalls. And it'll just be a moist overall kind of event. It'll be awesome. Yeah, you're on board? Okay, Jules is on board with that. That's good. That's good. That's good. Going up to Canada this weekend to play a couple shows, and I was very flattered to be invited to do that, but it meant that the entire band had to go get their passports. And the whole band right now is texting each other right now. Did you sign yours? Did you sign yours in advance? I'm like, oh my God, yes, sign them. Did you actually fill out your emergency information? Yes, in pencil, like it says on the, like my text. That's just silly. We're all very nervous about it. No. You mean Canadian cigars? Oh, I'm also trying not to call them Canadians because I know that's not correct.
Where are you going in Canada?
London.
That's in England.
London, Ontario. Yeah. I'm going to get a lot of that. Where were you? London? Canada? Oh. Don't you dare do it unless it really needs to be changed. Anna, you were talking about doom scrolling. Yep. Best new word for the feeling, beating word to swords beyond F words and meaning. It's demeaning. All this talk of babies and God who faked it in the manger, who saved who was robbed, feeding the temples and starving our minds, keeping us angry and separate and whining, ignoring the truth. It's just the American way. I'm trying to live to the end of the day. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Store shopping on my wallet could stomach, and for years all my peers moved on with their lives. Get a house, get a spouse, no particular order. Scream, get divorced, get old, and get bitter. When I always thought that a chorus was cheating. Say it again and again and again. Well, mayhaps what I said, it could bear repeating. Just shut up and move on, move out and quit breathing. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. A terrible sense of the safety within. Pull the handle, eject, 'cause none of us win. And on days like this, I won't even mind. I don't hate you, but we're two of a kind. Spinning around with the infinite sky, a dangerous flight from a dangerous guy. You've made your point, and your anger keeps winning, but violent ends come from violent living. I don't think this one is wrapping up happy. I'm writing it quick and I'm keeping it true. I try to write my songs with positive endings, but I'm singing this one more for me than for you. I don't hate you, I just hurt. 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 A terrible sense of the safety without. Pull the strap tighter so no one gets out. And on days like this, I know it can't work. I don't hate you, but everything hurts. Thank you. Oh, okay. Can you give me more vocal and guitar in the monitor, please? Dave Eisner on sound back there. This is a song that is not called Sean from Baltimore. Oh my God. But I understand how sometimes audiences just go rogue, and it's just what I'm facing, and that's okay. It's a song called Sean in Baltimore. Growing up in D.C., they never quite got along with me, and everyone had big, big dreams. The beltway grew around us, it was a big ring, concrete circus, and though I had the head for it, I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. And I found a charm in Baltimore. I just wish you all liked me here. Politics takes iron and a willingness to steal. The whole scene made a pass at me. I had the look, but not the feel. And I'm too old to be a savior. About 10 years plus some change. I guess I got the heart for it, but even this town thinks I'm strange. And I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. And I found charm in Baltimore. I just wish you all liked me here. On interstates, even while I'm married to your streets. My fading sight, it's just a symptom. Honey, ain't you? My fading vision is my disease. I've been racing off on highways, even while I'm coming home tired to your streets. Well, my fading sight, it's just a symptom. Honey, ain't you? It's me. Well, growing old in Baltimore ain't as romantic as it seemed. And all these kids on my lawn today have all got big dreams. But the failed trains surround us, the failed schools confound us. Guess I just don't have the rage for you anymore. And I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. And I found charm in Baltimore, so I think I'm leaving here. Thank you very much. We have a fabulous list ahead of us, starting with Bev. Come on up here.
Oh, thank you. Sorry about this. I usually get this done before I get up, and I got so caught up in the Rob's last song that I forgot to do it. Mercifully short, yes. Well, when I record them, I have lots of electronic doodads, and then without the doodads, there's not a whole lot. So it's like 1.5 minutes instead of 2 minutes.
Bev, are you ever going to bring your doodad console? Because I've had the pleasure of seeing Bev in the wild at a show where she uses like all this giant pedal board and a computer and stuff, and she's just pushing buttons and making sounds. Are you ever going to bring that here?
I should try that sometime. Yeah, I'll see how it goes.
That console is my Bev cover band.
Every day I wake up, I pray that God will be on my side. I pray for light and love and to let go of my ego and pride. sign. Oh, thank you. We are living in a golden age, but we always have to turn the page. Another day, another chapter, not getting what I'm after. Reading another rhyme, season for the time. We are living in a gilded age, a situation hard to gauge. Another year, another disaster. Life comes at me faster. Reason for the rhyme. The punishment fits the crime. I am living in a gilded cage. I channel all my rage through my vices and devices. All the world's a stage. Another day, another chance to sit out this dance. Out with cool, in with kind. Before I lose my mind. Before I lose my mind. Thank you. Is it okay to remove the cable, David? All right, thank you.
Another hand for Bev. Yeah, we'll have to get you out here with all your electronic doodads.
My doodads.
Doodad console. Bob, you're probably sitting with that thing. Sure. Absolutely. Jules. What's that? That wasn't Jules, that was you?
What?
Jeff Miller made a sound that I have blamed on you. No. Well, I would say that's embarrassing, except it just says a lot about the noises that Jules usually makes. What's that, Dave? The instrument mic, the D5.
This is called the Rhubarb, for anyone who doesn't know. I think a Takoma Park audience probably is pretty hip, but just in case. A few weeks back here, we had, I believe the young lady's name was Slava, and they had that Russian folk trio, which was amazing. But
We got something that's feeding back up here.
it reminded me that, I don't know, like traditional music is kind of making an impact, I think, on younger audiences again. People are rediscovering it, and I have some interest in South Asian music. It kind of blows my mind, you know, because it's like the past is reaching out and, you know, trying to tell us something, you know, through song and through music, something, you know, maybe that we've lost. I don't know. Just, it's kind of crazy to think about. On an unrelated note, I found this really great weed dispensary in Silver Spring. Not sure what that has to do with anything, but So this is the rebop. I'm a beginner, so please bear with me. But I'm going to play a tune that is of Afghan origin. It's called Karara Rasha. Thank you.
Fun song.
Yeah, that's all I got.
And gave me just enough time to spell Rabob correctly. I thank you, Wikipedia. I think we got David Potts coming up next.
Yeah, almost 70. So I guess I wanted in these two songs to be the hero of the song. The first one's called Not Like You. Child cries, it's 4 a.m. I drag myself from sleep. Comfort her as best I can till she's dreaming deep. With eyes half closed, I'd rub her back and lean to kiss her head. I stand and gaze and then slowly walk back to my empty bed. She looks and acts a lot like you. She did right from the start, reminding me of days gone by before you broke my heart. I wish that you could see her now. I wish so many things, but wishes aren't reality. They aren't what karma brings. You left when she was only 2, just like when you were young. An orphan girl left all alone, like so many tales are sung. Well, I understand the scars that caused no one to comfort you. No mama's love to fill you up, no one to hold on to. Holding aside the fear that she will turn out just like you. When she finds that life's not fair, like you she'll come unglued. Love and trust and honesty and joy she may never hold. She may never know that life's more warm after living through some cold. Before you left, I promised you I'd always stay around. I'd be for her a steady rock, and I'd never let her down. I'd always love and come care for her, both the good and bad. I said I vowed to be for her the dad you never had. At 6 a.m. the sun comes up. She's sleeping in my bed, leaning close to hold her tight, remembering what she'd said. Tiny body next to mine, I whisper I love you, and with eyes still closed she whispers back, me too, Daddy, me too. So the next one is another young girl. In the first place. see a patch of red in the sun-bleached corn, catching rays of light on this Iowa morn. The air is sweet and the sky deep blue, and I see a young girl that looks like you. She has your auburn hair and your eyes earth brown. She has your devil-may-care and your skeptical frown. The air is sweet and the sky deep blue, and I see a young girl that looks like you. Just like she runs across the field, she calls to me. Do you see that hawk, Daddy? Oh, do you see? The air is sweet and the sky deep blue, and I see a young girl that looks like you. Photo of you sits by my chair. Your eyes are so bright and your skin is so fair, but I don't need that photo to picture you. I see you every day. She's you through and through. She climbs up in my lap, looks me eye to eye. She says that hawk is Mama, Daddy. That's Mama in the sky. The air is sweet and the sky deep blue, and I see a young girl looks like you. Just like you. Your mama's in the sky, dear. Mama's always near. I smile and kiss her cheek and kiss a salty tear. The air is sweet and the sky deep blue, and I see a young girl looks like you. Just like just like you. Thank you.
Mr. Dan S. Now you can hand it to me. Okay. So my brother is a genetic engineer, and we've been discussing the insertion, growing more arms for me, because I think it would really behoove me as a sound engineer and just getting everything done at one time. Yeah. I love this. The two of you together. Yes. Well, frankly, my brother agrees with both of you, so yeah, we'll see. I'll catch you.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You should be playing. I should shut up. Please welcome Dan S.
You good? You good? Okay. Okay. Guns in my face. I don't wanna die this way. Put those guns away. Take anything. Take my money, take my wallet, it's all yours. Just let me walk away. Oh no, everybody's got a gun. I'm so frightened, I'm not the only one, I swear. Oh no, why they pointing at me? You've taken everything, my hope, my security. Scared all the time. I don't wanna feel this way. Make it disappear. I don't go out. I stayed home all alone. It's not fair. I'm drowning in my fears. Oh no, everybody's got a gun. I'm so frightened. I'm not the only one, I swear. Oh no, why they're pointing at me? You've taken everything, my hope, my security. Suddenly my life has changed. In the blink of an eye, it's never gonna be the same. Guns in my face. I don't wanna die this way. Put those guns away. Take anything. Take my money, take my wallet. It's all yours. Just let me walk away. Oh no, everybody's got a gun. I'm so frightened. I'm not the only one, I swear. Oh no, why they pointing at me? You've taken everything, my hope, my security. Oh no, everybody's got a gun. I'm so frightened, I'm not the only one, I swear. Oh no, why they pointing at me? You're taking everything, my hope, my security. That's a song that I used to play with the band I was in about 25 years ago. Nice upbeat little song about getting mugged. The next song is a song I wrote for a friend's wedding. Basically, she asked me to sing something in her wedding, and I realized that pretty much everything I wrote was like the last song. Not exactly something you want to play at a wedding. So this is what I came up with. So many words, the best you haven't even heard. Never saying what I want them to. So many dreams, but things aren't always what they seem. Maybe this time they're really coming true. I wanna dream with you tonight, reaching out for something special. You here by my side. I wanna dream with you tonight, painting portraits on the moon. So many stairs, climbing over many cares, trying to see just what we need to see. So many fears held me back throughout the years. They keep me from being what I wanna be. I wanna dream with you tonight, reaching out for something special. You here by my side. I wanna dream with you tonight. portraits on the moon. With so much hope, still I find it hard to cope. Sometimes hope can be the enemy. The way is clear now that I have you here, and there is nothing to stand in front of me. I wanna dream with you tonight, reaching out for something special, you here by my side. I wanna dream with you tonight, painting portraits on the moon. I wanna dream with you tonight, reaching out for something special, you here by my side. I wanna dream with you tonight, painting portraits on the moon. Thank you. Okay, sure.
Yeah, see, 3 arms? Great. Susan Rowe coming up next. And Susan Rowe,
I'm going to stand, believe it or not.
after Susan, we're going to get our featured artist. Osman, I know that this is your first time here. You'll be right after our featured artist. So thanks for your patience. I was like, it's just time. It's just about time. Stop it. Stop wiggling. Oh, my goodness.
Dave Eisner on sound.
Sorry. I amuse me. And Dave, keep this muted because this is going to be swapped through some things.
What am I muting?
Channel 6. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The center DI, just leave it down for a sec. Okay. Now you can bring it in.
I think maybe turn it down. I'll turn it down a little.
And then I'm on the left DI.
A little bit more on the monitor from my guitar.
Yeah, that's really hot. I'm aware. Okay. Just making sure. Transmitting information. Oh, I'll do this part during your song.
Huh? Okay. So my mind is I always leave it open for music stuff, and sometimes random songs like will sneak in. So I was in the restroom washing my hands, and I pictured in my mind going like this one particular song that happened. Said I want to sing, I want to be heard, and all the other songs are standing around going, she's not paying attention. Go ahead. And so the song that came to my mind was I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus. So I said, I saw Mama kiss. Yeah.
I love that song.
Do you know that? That's a great song,
such a
right?
Christmas
But
person.
it's a little early.
It's never too early for Christmas.
So
Stop it. We do battle.
this is the song Rob said, play your record song. So this is called B-side, and I think everyone's old enough to know what a B-side is here. Raise your hand if you know what a B-side is. You know. Yes, you know. Of course you know. And those that think you don't know, you know. I grew up in a small town. It felt like being on the B-side, and it's about learning how to play guitar. The only way to learn how to play was to pick up the record and knead on the record and ruin most of the record, and so I did. And that's how this goes. And I'm going to be joined by this newcomer on guitar here. All right, here we go. Let's go B-side, Living on the B-side. Now don't pout. Come on. I ruined most of my records just learning how to play. Picking up and putting down the needle. Back then it was the only way. We had an old Packard, couldn't make it up Leonardtown Hill. We parked it in the graveyard, walked the rest of the way, but still, don't you know it was a sweet time. It was a world away from here. We were living on the B-side, just waiting to get played. See a silver tone, almost impossible to play. My brother had a sweet cherry sunburst Gibson. Every chance I got, I used to sneak it out and play. We grew up in a cracker box house on the edge of the Second World War. The smell of summer drifted through the back screen door. Don't you know it was a sweet time. It was a world away from here. We were living on the B-side, just waiting to get played. I know it must sound funny, I myself don't understand, but I miss those scratchy records from scratchy record land. Take her out. Still playing that guitar. Rah, 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 rah. I always do that. My soloist, ladies and gentlemen. So, 2, 3, 4. I'm still playing that guitar. If I put it down, what I do, I just don't know. Turns out I'm a pretty good picker, but I cannot be any less known. I woke up this morning in yesterday's clothes. Think about the choices I made when I chose way back in the sweet time. It was a world away from here. We were living on the B-side, just waiting to get played. Ooh, oh, hoping to get played. Ooh. I ruined most of my records, just learning how to play. gentlemen, Rob Hinkle. Is my guitar too loud still? Anyone? No, it's okay. So this is a song from my, I'm going to say from my first record. I only have one record, working on another one, but I could easily say this is a song from August of 2018. That I later recorded. Thank you, David.
I think it's your most popular recording as well, right?
It is. It is. It's highest on the charts of my. Yeah. So the interesting thing about this song is I had this idea for a song and I had like a verse, but I had no chorus. And I don't want to make it clear that doesn't usually happen to me. It never has before and hasn't since. But I woke up one morning with this tune in my head. And when I sat down to play with it and words, and all I had was you're my blown blue river, rolling through my heart, rushing to the sea. And I thought, wonder if that other part that I had, that verse would fit, and it did. And the proof that I was onto something was, had a partner at the time was always a great help because she was very blunt. She liked something, she told you, and if she didn't, she didn't. And she came out and she said, astonished, is that your song? And I was like, you're a little too surprised. But anyway, Blue River. Okay, here we go. Remember the words. I believe in mysterious love. I believe in things I cannot see. I believe I'll never get enough of the way I feel when you look at me. You're my own blue river, rolling through my heart, rushing to the sea. Oh, blue river, sing to me a song of the love that's meant for me. Oh, the love that's meant for me. Well, to say all things will change with time. And from what I've seen, that's sad but true. So baby, take me in your arms, and I'll open like a rose for you. You're my own blue river, deep and dark and wide is the story of your heart. Oh, blue river, I feel you running dry, and it's tearing me apart. Oh, it's tearing me apart. Last night I watched you as you slept, watched you dream and watched you sigh. No matter what goes down, that memory's kept safe behind these tears I cry. Oh, blue river, cry. So I sing this song in my favorite key, and I draw it out till time stands still. I never meant for it all to be about me, and my constant need for that constant thrill. You're my own blue river, baby, sing your song, calm me down tonight. River, tell me once again, everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. Thank you.
the only people who's going to make me even half believe that.
Believe what?
That it might be all right. All right. Got Anna P.S., our featured artist, coming up next. Just a sec. Yeah, she's not ready yet. She's coming up for the wings, okay? Don't ruin your clapping hands just yet. And I figured we'd move you to the right a little bit. If you're able.
I don't like change very much.
What's that?
I don't like change very much.
Oh, well, then stay where you are. Yeah, just slide and glide.
I don't even know if I need that on any of these songs. We'll find out.
Anna P.S. has been coming to my open mic for a long time. I forgot to look it up.
Ooh,
Enough that you... Do you know?
I played at T-Ball.
Yeah.
It could have been my first tour ever,
When was that?
2016.
Sounds believable.
I'm not sure if that's right or not.
Right vocal, Rob?
Yo.
You can look it up after.
And I feel like I sort of rolled the highs off a little bit. And yeah, just get the volume.
Sorry, yes. Just goofing around up here. That could come way down in the monitor. So bad of it. Just from all the dirty, grisly parts. I feel like Rob is far too kind. I feel overwhelmed and always honored and humbled to get to play here alongside other excellent musicians. So thanks for having me. I grew up about an hour and a half north of here in southern Pennsylvania on 9.5 acres of woods and farmlands and apple orchards. And it's indoctrinated the rest of my life in different ways, seeped in. I remember when neon pink was my favorite color. Picking apples for days, snapping buckets of green beans back when we were free. Pulling wagons of leaves, shelling bushels of peas. There is nothing we needed for back then. Days were long, the years still went swiftly. Days were long. I remember days full of laughter and work. Felt like play. Pruning fruit trees in spring, raking leaves in the fall. There is little I would have changed. Tilling cornfields in March, sowing seeds after frost. There was growth touching everything. Days were long, the years still went swiftly. I remember whole days lived outdoors. No one worried when we would be home again. Wandering shoeless in woods, catching fireflies at dusk, making bouquets of wildflowers. Building forts out of sticks, cleaning raspberry lips. I believed I could fly if I tried hard enough. Days were long, the years still went swiftly. The turning always comes too soon. Magic fades into gray. Freedom's long for as a child. Growing up has its chains. There's some moments I can still see clearly. Some days I'm free. Was my favorite color. Thank you. You know, they invited me to audition for the Marine Band back in high school, and I think if I'd gone that route, I probably would not have ended up right here today. It took me a while to get here. I think it was the right path, though. I wish you were not so hard to give you up. First love's a stain, it never really goes away. Don't get me wrong, I wish you were not happy, but sometimes I wish it was with me. I don't even wanna be with you, it's impractical. But I cannot help wondering how it would be if things had turned out differently. Would we be happy? Would we be sane? Would we be living our dreams, pretending to be something else entirely? Do-do-do-do. 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 You are not so hard to give you up. Let's be honest, it is not just the first time, it is also the times that came after that. Don't get me wrong, I think it's for the best, or so I tell myself every time I question all the choices I've made. Would we be happy? Would we be sane? Would we be living our dreams or pretending to be something else entirely? Do-do-do. 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 I wish you were not so hard to give up falling. Every time I'm on stage, it keeps happening to me, and over and over and over. Can it get me wrong? I love this way of living, but it is harder to leave and it is harder to stay. Every single time, would I be happy? Would I be sane? But gave up the dream to do something that feels like settling to me. Do-do-do-do. 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 These are all songs that are on an album I'm releasing this fall, which I'm kind of ready to be done with. because then I can work on all the new stuff and ideas that I have that I haven't gotten around to. But here's a new one I don't think I've actually played here before. I fell in love in Cincinnati, a city's name I cannot even spell. Maybe that is why it did not work out, but I can't get the name out of my mouth. I fell in love on a mountain, I swear I did not mean to this time. Maybe it's just the magic of the evergreen spell, but I can't get the taste out of my mouth. I fell in love on my way to the station. There was not time to try it out because we're from different towns, but I can't get the smile out of my mouth. Fell in love with an old typewriter, spinning tales, weaving waves, making stories. This time I believed we could write a different tale, but I can't get the memory out of my mouth. Fell in love in Indiana. I swore it would be the last time, but I'm tripping over my own feet and falling down, and I can't get your name out of my mouth. COVID tests, they're negative, but I don't want to share germs with y'all.
Oh.
I like sharing, just not, just, yeah.
Those really, special artists, they come across a little on their stage, they're really amazing, Coffee carafe, blah, blah, blah. If you have anything you can put in this wonderful tip picture for the fantastic featured artists that come across our stage, please, I do welcome it. And she's got a little code, because she realizes that me passing a cash carafe is a thing of the past. Perhaps. I don't know, Takoma Parkians are like,
Yeah, man. Every guy got cash.
well, I know, because it's true.
There's also a box out there of stuff that I make, so if instead you want to put something in there, take something out and not put do that.
Absolutely.
It's all honor system. That's all.
The waft of trust just went forth across the room. So yeah, CDs, soap, earrings, t-shirts, random.
The t-shirts are in the car. If you really want a t-shirt, let me know. There's a cat on it. You're gonna get one.
Oh, with cat on the shirt. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anywho, I'm gonna come around with this. Anything you put in here is most welcome. She got time for a couple more songs, and thank you so much for being here. Spin, you're up after her. 2 songs. Thank you. That's your NFPS. Oh.
Thank you. Back in a couple years ago, I decided I wanted to do a Northwest tour. So I did my typical Kansas-Colorado route, played in Sacramento, California, landed in Bend, Oregon, March 15th, 2020. Yeah, I turned around and drove back to Indiana in 3 days. Didn't really know. I didn't have creative energy. Some people wrote a dozen albums, and that did not happen for me. So I dug up the backyard by hand and planted a garden. Did a lot of odd jobs for friends, and one of them was helping my friend Phil tear down a barn. We took the barn wood to Earl's Salvage Yard in Jones, Michigan. The song is inspired by Earl. salvage girl, eating a pepper like an apple. She handed me a box of feces. If you get lost, listen for the bell. She said, I've got just what you're looking for. It may take days to find. If you can't find it here, you will not find it anyway. Well, I found windows, brooms, old cakes of beer, a car that could no longer steer. The more I looked, the more I found, just not that for which I was bound. 50-gallon barrel drums, blue and pink and orange and plum. Mobile trailer with no roof, filled to the brim with shoes. Not sure what I'm looking for, it may take days to find. It's not blind faith, for I am sure I caught a glimpse of boy. Well, I found planters, pots, and bags of dirt, someone's grandmother's plaid skirts, buckets filled with mason jars and steel drums welded into cars. Farmer John's lopsided tractor, pods for a helicopter, Grandpa's wartime souvenirs left out to rust for years. Not sure what I'm looking for, it may take years to find. If I can't find it here, it will not turn up anyway. Tresses, railroad ties, tractor trailers without lights, faded bundles full of nails, a staircase with no rails. Something old and something new, something salvaged, something blue. Leftovers are lost to time, they're waiting for a seeker's eyes. I've got just what I'm looking for, if I have eyes to see it. If I can't find it here, it will not turn up anyway. If I look close enough, I know I soon will find that everything I need has been within my chest this whole time. Thank you. I just have one more song for you all. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. I always get a little nervous at Rob's open mics. I play over 100 shows a year. I still get nervous here. I don't know. I know. Because you're all listening. I'm sorry if I laughed a lot earlier at inappropriate times. I was like, oh, no one else is laughing, and I'm laughing very loudly. This next song, I feel like, is my hope for a better world. It's a more optimistic song than I am, but maybe if I sing it enough, I can eventually believe it. I don't know. We'll see. We are one when we're laughing. We are one when we dance. We are one when we're grieving. We are one when we sing. We are everything. Ooh, ooh. Brick by brick we'll build a world that's safe for everyone. No one will be left behind when we are done. Here, take my hand, it only works if we're together. And side by side we can't accomplish anything. We are one when we're laughing. We are one when we dance. We are one when we're grieving. We are one when we sing. We are everything. Ooh, ooh. Let's build a world where everyone is free, where you have everything you need and I'm not suffering. Here, take my hand, it only works if we're together. Side by side we can't accomplish anything. We are one when we're laughing. We are one when we everything. Ooh. And seed by seed, we'll plant a web that houses you and me. Everyone will have enough when we are done. Here, take my hand, it only works if we're together. And side by side, we can accomplish anything. We are one when we're laughing. We are one when we dance. We are one when we're grieving. We are one when we sing. We are everything. We are everything. Thank you. I should ask you to play with me next time.
Well, I was really hoping that that timing was going to work out. I was really hoping that timing was going to work out and you'd be able to join me in the lair tomorrow night. And that would have been amazing and jamming back and forth and it'd be a lot of fun. But alas, Canada. Man, I spend a lot of time being troubled by the world and trying to figure out how, like, I can't deal with large problems. There's nothing I can do about them. And so we try to make our own little corner of the world better, a little step at a time, and try to sometimes smile a little. And music goes a long way. But Anna there is sort of living that mission, and I really, really appreciate it. So support her. Got lots of CDs and things like that for sale. And there's one particular soap that if you guys don't buy it, I will. So try to guess it. What kind of soap is it, Rob? It's really fantastic, and I'm not going to tell you which one because you might buy the one that I want. What's
It's the only one I have left right now.
But there's a bunch out there.
Oh, it's not a duplicate?
Oh, I have no idea. Wait, it's that one. Well, anyways, Usman. I got that about as wrong. Are you a sitter or a stander?
Sitter.
Sitter. And can I plug that in, or do I mic it?
Pronounce however you want, guys.
No, don't let me get away with that.
I've got an Esteban as well.
Please welcome Esteban.
Hello.
That's for your face. Let me get this for your guitar here. Now you're a student here, right?
Yes.
Have you progressed amazingly, or you're like, oh, I'm still stuck in the same place I was. These lessons are.
It's all relative.
Be careful with the answer on that, actually.
Yeah, he won't fire me.
Oh, I don't think that's the way that works, anyways.
Yeah.
No, that's not. Can I ask you to scoot forward and to the right just a touch? That'll work.
I'm not as skilled with a loop pedal.
We have a couple other loopers in the house tonight. I'd be curious to see what we get. I think that's going to continue to stay in place. Yes.
Actually, my biggest fear before coming here was falling down while trying to adjust the mic, so thanks for doing that for me.
That's my job.
Yep.
Please welcome Usman.
All right. So if you were raised in the 1860s, this song will remind you of your childhood. Next week is the anniversary of the raid on Harper's Ferry, so I thought I would sing John Brown's Body. John Brown's body lies a mouldering in the grave, while weep the sons of bondage whom he ventured off to save. Though he lost his life in the struggle to free the slave, his soul is marching on. John Brown was a hero, undaunted, true, and brave, and Kansas knew his valor when he fought her rights to save. Though now the grass grows green above his grave, his soul is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His soul is marching on. He captured Harper's Ferry with his 19 men so few. He frightened no Virginie till she trembled through and through. They hung him for a traitor, themselves a traitor crew. His soul is marching on. John Brown was John the Baptist, of the Christ we are to see. Christ of whom the bondsman shall the liberator be. Soon throughout the sunny South the slaves will all be free. His soul is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His soul is marching on. The conflict that he heralded, he looks down from heaven to view on the army of the Union with its flag red, white, and blue. Heaven shall ring with anthems o'er the deeds they mean to do. His soul is marching on. You soldiers of freedom, then strike while strike you may, the death blow of oppression for a better time and day. Though the dawn of old John Brown has brightened up today, his soul is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His soul is marching on. We will hang Jeff Davis from a sour apple tree. We will hang Jeff Davis from a sour apple tree. We will hang Jeff Davis from a sour apple tree, and his soul won't march on. Now 3 rousing cheers for the Union. Now 3 rousing cheers for the Union. Now 3 rousing cheers for the Union as we go marching on. This next song is a parable about why you shouldn't betray your friend lest you end up in Cleveland. It's originally by Townes Van Zandt. It's called Poncho and Lefty. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, and your breath's as hot as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only son, but a favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye, and sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys. Horse was fast as polished steel. Wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying word, and that's the way it goes. All the federales say coulda had him any day, only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. Thus that bit poor Pancho south, ended up in Lefty's mouth. They laid poor Pancho low, left his split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Well, ain't nobody knows. All the federales say coulda had him any day, only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Poets tell how Pancho fell, left his living in a cheap hotel. Desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs a prayers, it's true. Save a few for Lefty too. Only did what he had to do. And now he's growing old. All the federales say coulda had him any day, only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Few gray federales say coulda had him any day, only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Thanks to everyone that was singing along. It made me less nervous.
You got it coming down there. I know my cables are a bit of chaos there. You got it. Thank you. All right. Down. Did I lose my other Dan? I know, not my other Dan, not you. Oh, there you go. It's right there. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, where did you get off to? Sorry, I'm freaking out. Panicking. Calling your name into the ether. Actually, let me grab you this one, because that's going to put you through whatever her magical devices are. That's for you.
I just find cables and I plug them in.
I don't know. Well, I'm sort of the same way. And also sort of and with the concept of like, what does this do? I'm excited. All right. Now, normally this Dan signs up first, and I've got to introduce the other Dan as the other Dan. But this time, that was Dan. This is the other Dan, and your other Dan are. So, that's all confusing. How many Dans? 3 Dans. We've got Dan.
Too many Dans.
Please welcome Dan number 2.
Okay, so I'm going to do 2 songs tonight. This first one I have not played for anyone except myself before. It seemed an appropriate week to play it, just if you're following what's going on in Gaza and Palestine at the moment. And then also, just, I think as Rob was saying, like, there's a nice, like, cue into this song. Like, we all have our ideas of, like, what a better world is or something like that. So this is my kind of version of that, anyway. Hang on, let me try start again. Don't need pain in a world done right. No need for pain, no pain in sight. And we don't need pain, no need race to escape now. They don't want me here. Four lives collide on the side of the street. Gunshots ring out, one man falls from his feet. Three stand around while he bleeds in the heat. And four lives quivering on the side of the street. The silence around me, muffled voices unclear. With my long dirty toenails, they don't want me here.
Oh, I got it. That song, World Done Right. Get that on YouTube. Because it doesn't pick sides. It just says what needs to happen. And it was great trepidation. The guys that work on this system, this Israeli guys named Shem Tov, it means good work or good job. And I called Yariv, a little bit nervous, saying, hey, Yariv, you got family over there? He said, thank you for calling. Yes, they're all safe. So this is how close this comes in my life. And that kind of song is important. So thank you. Okay. What do we got? We have Jeff Miller up now? Jeff Miller's up now. All right. I think we need 3, Jeff. All right, we'll see.
Now the dance are going to revolt. Oh my goodness. So I'm very strict on my lists and numbers and times and things, but when it comes down to it, Dave Eisner is the one who built our little space here, and I guess he's in charge. Came in and ruined it. Jeff Miller. He's really tall. He's pretty tall.
Just pretty.
This one is. No, that's right. That's for you. Jeff Miller is distinctive in that he has played at my house more times than I. Did we decide that you'd won?
I think with the last one,
Yeah, yeah. Our Wednesday night Live from the Lair series, which we're on week 182 or something like that. He has come more around than any other artist, which is kind of awesome. Nashville, Tennessee performer, and it's like I get to see you twice in. You were the feature here just a couple weeks ago, right? Just a couple months ago, right?
End of June, yeah, I think.
A long time ago. Jeff Miller was totally the feature. But time is a theory. Lunchtime especially so. Please welcome Jeff Miller.
Thank you. Yeah, that was wonderful. I hate self-promotion, but I am playing at the New Deal Cafe tomorrow. So it's going to be my debut performance there. Been trying to book a date there for years, and it's finally happening. appreciate the recommendation. All right. Thank you for the third song. I'm trying to think of. Well, I should just play the two that I was going to play. I'll play the third song. I'll think of it while I'm playing this. I'm working on an album that is all the titles are common sayings. So this one is called "That's All She Wrote," and this is a song about Sylvia Plath.
Lady Lazarus, rising up again. Never thought she'd miss, but she did. She mirrored her sad truth, metaphor she penned. Always see her through the beauty she had been. They say, counting up the years, dividing them by 10. And as the next draws near, she makes a new end. Now 30 years young, with a lifetime of despair. All that's been done leads here. So too late when she was discovered, lying in the corner. Forwards jotted on a slip of paper. Please call Dr. Lady Lazarus, rising up again. Never thought she'd miss, but she did.
Thank you. Okay, so I've discovered unfortunately after writing this song, that this saying is apparently not so common. And we talked about it on the live from the lair. Has anybody in here, aside from Rob, heard the phrase "velvet rut"? Man, oh my goodness. Is it to do with deer? No. Okay. Well, so it's been my goal for the last, I don't know, this whole year pretty much, to spread this saying to make it become common, because the song is still going to go on the album. I learned this phrase around 2004 or 2005-ish. And the concept is really easy to understand. It's the idea of, it's most commonly used in terms of like employment, where like you get used to your job, maybe you get paid well, but it's not challenging you and it's not very fulfilling. But, you know, you stick with it because you're comfortable. So it doesn't have to apply to employment. It can apply to relationships or just ways of thinking. You know, if you get stuck in a way of thinking and you're not open to other ways because you're comfortable with not challenging. So anyway, this song's called Velvet Rut. Please, I have no idea. I mean, for me, you mean? So yeah. So I was told it by, how about this? Anybody heard of Kim Ritchie? Oh, come on, breaking my heart. Kim Ritchie is this wonderful songwriter. She was based out of Austin. I think she might still be. I think she lived in Nashville for a while too, and I saw her in her band, and I stayed in touch with her guitar player at the time, who was living in Austin, and I grew up in Pittsburgh. I wanted to move after a couple years of learning the Pittsburgh scene and wanted to start somewhere else. And Austin was number one on my list at the time. And so I talked to him. I told him that I looked at the map, like Google Maps, and I was like, it takes like 8 hours to get out of Texas. So I don't know, touring might not be very viable if you live in Austin. And what he had said to me was, yeah, you can move to Austin. Austin's a great town, but a lot of players here get stuck in the velvet rut, and all they do is play Texas. And that's fine if you want to just play Texas. So, yeah. All right. You still want to give me 3 songs after that explanation? Okay. Thanks so much. All right, this one is called Broken Record, and I'm gonna make fun of Rob because people are making fun of found Seth in Baltimore. Is that what it was? Sean in Baltimore. That's what it is. Sean in Baltimore. He said, "Can you play that song about records?" I'm like, "You mean the song called Broken Record? It's not really about records." So, jerk. Okay. It's great to be back in this room. Again, the New Deal Cafe tomorrow, 7 o'clock. You can find other dates at jeffmilleronline.com. Mm-hmm. It's just me and the looping pedals, though. So, yeah. But thanks again. Thanks so much.
Got Keats coming up next. Are you a sitter or a stander, man? Okay. Can I plug that in, or do I mic it? When was HFS 102?
I know, right? The original.
Crap.
High atop the Triangle Tower.
That's right. Dave knows.
killer. I guess it's good. I won't be able to see anything. Can I get a music stand also?
Yep. Yeah. We're going to a pedal or something? Okay, cool. Then I will leave this here for you when you're ready. Grab that music stand. Keats, have you been here before? You seem familiar.
I have been in the audience. This is my first time stepping up to the plate. So,
Left side, right side?
sorry?
Left this on your right side?
Right side would be good, I guess. Let's see, what am I doing here? That's the input.
Then I'll grab the output. I can confirm. Center to the Yeah, I think it'll need some love.
Looks like it's working. And I'm still in tune.
So,
more or
three
less.
of you that are left, come on, guys, what the fuck? So, I would really like to express to you that it's been really fantastic. We've had you as a looper. Jeff Miller is a spectacular looper. You'll just have to imagine or go there Wednesday. And I think Jules Land will probably use this looper this evening too. So I'm excited to have a fourth looper artist, and I love the fact that you all do this very, very differently. So, huzzah, says I.
You like the challenge, right?
So,
You like the challenge. You wouldn't want to be in a velvet rut.
I'm scared of yours, man.
so I don't know if I qualify as a looper. I actually just got this thing. It's and the kid in the music store, when I bought it, said, "Oh, that's everybody's first looper." And,
Oh, it's what I still use, okay? 4 years later or so.
Well, Keats, I'm glad that you've decided to step up to the music.
yeah, we'll see how this goes. So, oh yeah. You guys hear that? All good? I kind of suffer from social anxiety, which is probably not something you're supposed to talk about on the stage, but in this case, I'm actually going to sing a song about that, so that's why I wanted to bring that up. This is a song by one of my favorite all-time guitar players and songwriters who just passed away very recently, Robbie Robertson from the band, and it's called Stage Fright. And see if I can pull it off. Deep in the heart of a lonely kid, suffered so much for what he did. Gave that plowboy fortune and fame. Since that day he ain't been the same. See the man with the stage fright, standing up there, gave it all his might. He got caught in the spotlight. When he gets to the end, wants to start all over again. Fire water out on my breath. Doctor says I might catch my death. You can make it your disguise. You can make it your disguise. I've got the wrong chords. You can make it your disguise. Just never show the fear that's in your eyes. See the man with the stage fright, standing up there trying to give it all his might. He got caught in a spotlight. When he gets to the end, wants to start all over again. Says that he's afraid, better take him at his word. starts to sing just shit. If he says that he's afraid, better take him at his word. For the price that the poor boys pay, gets to sing just like a bird. A little rough there, but thanks for hanging in there with me. I got it. I'm going to try an original here. Before I jump into it, while I have the microphone, I just want to remember somebody who passed away very recently. Somebody who I think Dave knows very well. Used to be a big part of the local music scene. Al Petaway. I don't know if you guys. Oh, really? Fantastic. Yeah, he's, I think, one of the most underappreciated guitar players that I've ever heard. He's just so amazing. He and his wife, Amy White, who's also an amazing musician. I guess he was sick for a long time, so maybe it's a relief. But if you don't know Al Petaway, I would definitely recommend looking him up online. I had the honor of getting to meet him a few times. My wife and his wife were friends, but he, yeah, just great loss. Yeah, amazing guy, really nice guy too. One time I'll just say one little story. One time after seeing him play at the one of the IMT concerts where he used to play every year, I was talking to him after the show, and I was like, the way you play it kind of discourages me. Like, I know I'm never going to be able to play like that. And he was like, oh, no, it's really not that hard, which was kind of like sticking the knife in, right? Just making it, but he meant it in the nicest possible way. In the nicest possible way, really. So let's see if I can pull this off here. Jeff, you said you were working on an album of common sayings, so this song is... Sorry, and one uncommon. So this song was also inspired by Common saying, "Give me another one." That was the only thing I had. I had this tune and I had this "Give me another one," and I've been struggling with the lyrics. So it's a work in progress, but I'll show you what I got now. It was intended to kind of be an upbeat song, and it ended up being a real downer. But I think it's kind of a cartoonish downer, so I think you can take it as a happy downer, if that makes sense. Give me another drink. It seems my baby's gone. Left me here on the brink with nothing but a song. Left on the morning train. Didn't leave much behind. Just me in the pouring rain and a lot of empty time. She didn't even know. She never said goodbye. The only thing she left me was a chance to wonder why. Now I'm looking back and just wishing we could try again. I sit in this lonely bar, ignoring the TV news. Climate change in Israel just amplify my blues. Give me a little peace, or pour me a cup of tea. Book me a passage east across the raging sea. She didn't even leave a note. She never said goodbye. The only thing she left me was a chance to wonder why. Now I'm looking back and just wishing we could try again. See, I don't know how to use this thing. Pops up. There we go. Sorry about that. It's supposed to be playing, but that didn't work. One, two, 3, 4. Okay, forget that. Give me another heart. I think this one is through. Give me another part where I can play the fool. Give me another brain like Shelley's Frankenstein. Maybe I'll go insane, or maybe time will ease my mind.
You're gonna have to fire that band though.
Fire the band.
They go rogue.
I'm telling.
The right footers. Xander and his beautiful assistant, then Dan Robinson. And Jules will close us out. Heading into the end of yet another Tuesday. Strange, moody night. Jules, you want this chair or you want?
I'd say, you know what, probably keep me on sax for mostly at night, because don't worry too much about comedy there now. I'm like, it's a hindsight thought.
Not.
You're going to be on the.
You want the main one?
No, you should go ahead and put it in the left one because we're going to have
Okay.
it in the center.
I'm not using this when I play by myself.
Just go ahead and use the left.
Okay. Who are you?
Oh, well, Rob already introduced me, but I'm Xander, and this is my lovely assistant. And usually I'm his Oh, wow, that's a lot better. Okay.
So the band's name is Xander and his lovely assistant?
Oh, no,
Xander and his lovely assistant, not really with a name. We just play with each other from time to time, you know. We see each other frequently. He calls it an open relationship.
Yeah, because you mess around with other people.
If you too would like to mess around with other people, Jules will be guest hosting on next Tuesday.
I'm sorry.
Because I'll be elsewhere.
Okay.
And I can do that. Please welcome Xander.
Thank you.
Rob, is there any chance you'd join us? You have time.
Aww.
You could be the next one.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that'd be better.
All right.
Okay.
Call Tyrone.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. That's exactly what I'd like to do.
But that's the song.
He's gone rogue.
Equal Xander, totally calling the shots and controlling the band.
Yeah, I was all doing so much.
We were both looking at
Dan
you
Robinson.
pretty
I
regularly.
noticed you guys were, and I was like, really like, you know what? You're looking. This is like the first.
I was looking at Jules.
I know, but usually I'm looking at Jules, and Jules is like looking away from
Looking at
me.
the floor or something.
Yeah, and then Jules, and then all of a sudden.
All right, we got Dan Robinson, we got Jules Glenn. We'll be done with all this madness that is music for the evening. And actually, Dan, I'll bring you the music stand that's not broke.
Oh, good.
Because you deserve that.
Wait, you have a music stand that's rich?
It's rich.
And keep that guitar handy, Rob, if you want.
me?
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to. Yeah,
There is another Rob.
There is another Rob somewhere.
Not tonight. No. Yeah, guys. Well, then I'll hold on to that, and I'll give you the one that Jules has.
All right.
That's for you.
And I'll stand.
You'll stand. You want the music
Right,
stand.
and I want a music stand.
Still with needs.
Super needy.
That's him. I'm still in center DI. Right or left there.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Do you ever come with the same guitar?
No.
Huh. Huh. All right, Dave, I'm going to plug this guitar back in this second.
Here we go.
Yep. And
I got this because it's got a 13-pin plug, which one time I'll figure out how to use.
a what?
Plugs into a guitar synth. Hello? Yeah.
Guitar synth.
Yeah. This little guy here, it's a 13-pin.
That's too many pins.
I know, way too many pins. Anyway, I've been writing haikus and setting them to music, and I've also collaborated online with this thing called FALM, February Album Writing Month. They have a summer thing too, and I've been writing songs with folks on there and by myself. Very productive. But I can totally relate to the stage fright thing. You know, whew, it's real. It's real. So a guy came up to me in a car in the West and, in essence, said this. Well, you can try to pick it up. There's kind of a lot of odd chord changes, but, you know, do what the fuck, you know, just listen, and maybe you can plunk a tune in there. Yeah, good luck to you. Stay wild again. Oh, shit. Stay wild, grow a thicker skin, gets better that way. Stay wild, grow a thicker skin, it's better that way. These are only 3 lines. It's a real sing-along opportunity. Stay wild, grow a thicker skin, it's better that way. Last time. Stay wild, grow a thicker skin, it's better that way. Yeah. Hello.
What are the syllables in that? I counted 4, 6, and 5.
A typical haiku is 5, 7, 5, but there's slop.
Okay.
I'm a purveyor of haiku slop. Not all of them, but some of them. There are a lot of different kinds. Yeah. Actually, you did this one about feeling uncomfortable. What was that one? Velvet Rut. So I got a haiku that's sort of like Velvet Rut.
That's a really common saying.
Yeah, it is. I played this in front of millennials, and they all go, "Oh, yeah." It's all in D9. I don't have the words for this one. don't want to work here. I don't like the office environment. Oh, nicely. Do another time. I don't want to work here. I don't like the office environment. I knew I asked you to play for a reason. Hey, what? A third one? Okay, all right. Yeah, I have a lot of, let's see. I think it's a D major. I think D major covers it, as far as the scale goes. If you lose yourself later on, you may not find each and every piece. Oh, sorry. Ta-da. If you lose yourself later on, you may not find each and every piece. Time for a lead. I'll sing it one more last time. If you lose yourself later on, you may not find each and every piece. Thank you, Stuart.
Well, Jules,
Nope.
show them why they're excited to come back here for next Tuesday. It's you. It's
The
all
great
about you.
performers that you just saw. That's why.
Oh, that's okay. Never mind.
A lovely night
That's
of
legit. That's
variety
legit.
and
I'm a good host.
fun. And fold up your chairs, everybody.
Are you going to the piano?
After I play guitar.
Oh, I see.
What's what? This is an open mic day. People get up, they do music, they leave music stands on the stage, but not the broken ones. It's backwards. I don't know what to do about that. Yeah. I'm using a self-facing camera. A self-effacing camera? Am I using the pink one again? What am I doing? Sure. It is, actually. Today. Huh? Lisa Lefty Eye Lopez. Is that anything? Hello, I'm Jules. I like to go last because I don't feel bad when people leave while I'm playing. He kind of introduced me. He introduced me sort of when Xander was playing, so it's a rollover introduction. I'm not fishing. Please don't. Hi, Lydia. Where's my camera? I am not ready for my close-up.
You're right, though. But Keats, I think it's only Keats who will do, so I'm just gonna.
Okay. I want to play a song. It is Abolish the Senate. I may burp. Yep, I just did. I have quite a few songs I've found out about loneliness and the prospect therein. I don't know why. Ridiculous. No, please, God. Yeah, he was the guy with the saxophone. He just left. Darn it. And I wrote this. Sure. Yeah, why not? Who needs to know who I actually am? I wrote this song with like being lost at sea in mind. That's just gonna have to do, man. It's rough, man. I am just gonna play piano then. Yeah, can't get it in tune. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I did use my tuner, and it didn't. And it's just. Should I unplug it? Yeah, it doesn't matter. These are graphing matters.
I did, but then you reset the.
Microphone sound. Whoa, that's hot. Hot. I was torn between playing these two songs, and so I'll just play both of them. Okay. Do you want one from a musical that doesn't exist, or one from a musical that you've never seen and probably heard of? Okay.
What if it's a common phrase?
It's a common phrase. You can't copyright it.
This is yes, it is.
Dave, you got it?
Fold up your chairs, everybody.
I got it, Dave. I got it.
Yeah. All right. I'm not going to introduce the song. And all this stuff is just so unapproachable.
back to bed, just lay with me. Rest your head and try to sleep. There's nothing there in the dark. No need to go and fall apart. Just smile, maybe it won't happen. Just smile. Don't have the patience for these conversations. Hurts when I think too much. So take the car, join me in the parlor. Feels good to be out of touch. Is it too much to ask of you to leave it all behind? Is there no going back to having nothing on our minds? Well, goodbye to good vibes. Come back to work, just let it be. We'll make the whole world bright and clean. Protect and serve, hold the line. Custodians of peace of mind. Just smile, doesn't matter that it happened. Just smile. Peace and quiet, gotta keep implying. There's no need to kick the hive. Don't try to justify it, just trust the fire. Be happy to be alive. Is it too much to ask of you to abandon all concern? Is there no going back to when you loved to watch it burn? Recolor. Well, goodbye to good vibes.
All right, that's from Fahrenheit 451, the musical. It doesn't exist. I'm sure someone's done that sometime, like some off Broadway. TM. This counts as mailing it to myself. All right. And C and R. You stumble on towards the evening sun. She waits for you with open arms. You stare right through her. On and on you fall towards her. Cold embrace and shadowed doorway offers nothing. Still she draws you ever to her. On and on and on you stumble on towards the sinking sun. Turn a blind eye, fight or run. Rest assured, the night will come. On and on you grasp and guess and search for patterns in the mess of what has been and what is left to yet endure. The jester shrugs and plays his part. The fearful see only dark. The pious with their hope-filled hearts sing hallelujah. On and on and on you stumble on towards the cooling sun. Turn a blind eye, fight or run. Rest assured, the night will come. I'm gonna get that note. All the love and all the gold, all you've built and all you've sold, all the power you may hold, you won't evade her. All the steel and all the bricks, all the math and the magic tricks, all the carrots, all the sticks will not dissuade her. On and on and on you stumble on towards the fading sun. Turn a blind eye, fight or run. Rest assured, the night will come. As for that, the rest is just a test of your endurance. You gotta love life, you gotta love life, you gotta love life. Insurance. Okay, good night, everybody. Fold up your chairs. That's from Groundhog Day, the musical, an actual musical.
Next week, Jules Bland will be presenting
Zach and Zach of Badger Crossing. They're good. They're good stuff. Sweet harmonies. They're sweet boys. They're really lovely boys. And fold up your chairs. Good night. Are you gonna just end the stream? Is that what